Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well today. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when I upload and when I go live. Also guys, go and follow the socials. They're down in the description. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X. They're all linked down there. Go and join the Discord as well. That is linked down below. And let's get on with the video. There is lots and lots of news today, guys. Lots and lots of news that I didn't think was going to happen today. We'll get into it all. I'll break it all down for you. But let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on what matters most to you about Chelsea Football Club and which signings you'd like to see us make. Let's hear it in the comment section. And let's go for a like target on this video. Let's go for 10 likes on this video. And let's try and build this Chelsea community bigger and better than it is now. So let's get into it. Starting off with a bit of news from MC Graph Mike on X. Here it is. Chelsea are in talks with Borussia Dortmund over Jamie Gittens and want to wrap up a deal before both clubs go to the Club World Cup. Now, Jamie Gittens. Jamie Gittens is a fantastic winger. Young, pacey, can score goals, can be creative. I think he is the type of player we should be looking for. I think his energy and his style of football suits what Madueke wants and wants to do. So I think it's the perfect player to go out and get. If you're not going to go out and get a Rodrigo, you're not going to go out and get a Nico Williams, the next best thing you can do is sign Jamie Gittens. So I think this is the perfect signing if we are to make this deal happen. I really do hope so. It looks like it's going to be about 40-50 million pounds and it would be a perfect signing. I think he'll add something to this squad. I just think when we look at our system and how we play, we like to have our wingers wide and then come in narrow as well. And Jamie Gittens can do that. And he can do that on the right and on the left. And, you know, with Palmer there, Willian Esteval, Esteval wants to play in the 10. Cole Palmer can play on the right. Pedro Neto's there. But that means something else is going to happen. Let's see what happens. And we'll talk about it later on in the video. But Jamie Gittens, I think, is a top player. And I do think he would fit the squad well. But let's see if we can sign him. So the talks are on. So let's see what happens. Okay, moving in to the next piece of news. This is a bit interesting because we've just talked about Jamie Gittens. We've got Pedro Neto. We've got Cole Palmer. We've got Willian Esteval. So what happens to this player? Chelsea understood to be open to offers for Noni Madueke. There's a feeling his development has stalled. Madueke is a good player. He can be fantastic. Sometimes he doesn't know when to shoot, but sometimes he does. Take that hat-trick against Wolves, for example. He was fantastic. But I can see what people mean by his development has stalled. I think I would have been obliged to keep him. I think he's a good enough player that can grow still. But I want to see him thrive more. In the Conference League final, he was very quiet. Against Manchester United, he was alright. Against Liverpool, he was good. So it swings and roundabouts with Madueke. So I can understand why we're open to listening for offers as long as you can get 50 to 55 million, maybe even 60 million quid. I'd happily let him go for that sort of price. But then is that the question? Is the question of does he just go and blow up somewhere else and we've lost the talent? Who knows? But in my opinion, I do think Madueke is a good player and can go on to be an even better player. But let me know in the comments, guys, your thoughts so far on what I've talked about Jamie Gittens and Noni Madueke, should he be sold? Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, moving on into the next piece of news. Here it is. Chelsea would listen to offers for Sanchez, Petrovic, Vega, Chilwell, Disasi, Fofana, Dewsbury Hall, Chukwuemeka, Ugachukwu and Sterling. And this is via the Guardian Sport. Now, I can understand why you want to get rid of dead wood in the squad. I wouldn't let go of Petrovic for a start. I think that's a bad decision. I wouldn't let Chukwuemeka go on a permanent transfer. I think I'd let him go on a loan. Ugachukwu was brilliant for Southampton last season, even though they got relegated. So I think keep Ugachukwu, send him out on another loan if you have to. Sterling, I can understand getting rid of. High wage, hasn't cut the mustard. Yeah, Disasi can go. Fofana, I don't know. His injuries and stuff like that has played a part in his performances at Chelsea, so I don't know what you would do in that situation. Dewsbury Hall, obviously, played well in the Conference League, but has not really got into the Premier League side much. I think he could go. Disasi, obviously. Chilwell, obviously. Vega, I don't know. Sanchez, probably. But let's wait and see, because if we look at Petrovic was our starting goalkeeper under Pochettino. We saw a lot of starts under Pochettino for Disasi. But Disasi is not all that. He can go. I'd be happy for him to leave. But Petrovic, I don't understand what the reason is behind selling him, because I think he could come in and easily be our number one keeper next season. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, guys. So let me know what you think about all these players being sold. I'd love to hear in the comment section down below. Let's move on now to the final piece of news, and we'll discuss it. So here it is. Further talks have taken place for Hugo Eikitike to Chelsea, but the price tag remains at €100 million, £84 million. And this is via Pletigol. So, we've discussed Hugo Eikitike numerous times now on this channel. We've discussed how good he is, still how young he is, how raw he is. Is there untapped potential in there? Yes. Do I think we could get the best out of him? Possibly. He can play as a striker and a winger. He likes to play in a two-striker formation. Okay. Well, put him up top with the lap. Or play him on the wing. If we're not going to go and get Yorikesh, if we're not going to go and get Osimhen, if Arsenal against Esco, which is, I presume that's going to happen, then the only other option is Eikitike. So go and get him. If you have to. If there's no other option available. Explore the options first. Go for an Osimhen. If you can't get him, go for Yorikesh. If you can't get Yorikesh, go for Eikitike. That is the way I would do things. But until something big happens this summer, I'm saying I'd love Osimhen or a Yorikesh at Chelsea Football Club. But let me know, guys, down in the comment section what you think. Whether you'd like Yorikesh, whether you'd like Osimhen, whether you'd like Eikitike or someone else. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it. But that is the end of today's video. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified of when I upload, when I go live. Also, guys, go and follow the socials down in the description. X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They're all linked down there. Go and join the Discord as well. That is linked down in the description. And guys, I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye, guys.